What's up, guys? Ryan with Joe back. Another video. Hot Toys has decided to drop all kinds of items today. Some good, some boring, some kind of just whatever. This one actually was kind of interesting. So we got the Harley Quinn. So we got a 2.0, I guess, if you will, from the previous version. And I do want to look at the previous version and decide, is this a worthy upgrade? Is it not? Obviously, there's an Artisan Edition because why not? And Artisan everything. Rooted hair, everything. Just do it all. Let's do 12 SKUs of every figure going forward. That's what I say. Anyways, let's say, is it worth picking up? Is it not? Like that's what we want to kind of figure out. So let's take a look at the Artisan version, and we'll take a look at the sculpted version, and we'll kind of look back at the previous. You know, let's just start with the previous version. All right, this is way back when. This is years ago. All right, so this was the previous version that I did not like. A lot of you guys did. This thing sold out eventually at some time, and then prices went crazy. And I saw it on in comic shops and stuff, like price marked up and things. It had hideous knee joints. It had the laughing head sculpt, which I hated from the beginning. Did not like. And that was the number one detractor for me, was the knees and then the head sculpt. Like it only came with that wide open mouth, scary, like what the hell's going on look. And I was, that was. I don't know, just it wasn't for me. The likeness I thought was pretty good for that time. And how much was this thing? $249 for the exclusive. And with the exclusive, you got the mallet, right? And the hammer. So you got that. So that's the older one. And now we have this newer version, which honestly, the likeness on the previous version looked a little better. I know I didn't like the wide open mouth grin thing, but the likeness was a little bit better. So this is going to be the Artisan version, which means we're going to have wool hair implantation with colored dyed hair left and right, obviously for the pigtails, and no more knee joints. So we have a silicone-esque body. So all in all, much better. Like, much better. All right. I didn't mind the hair on the previous version being sculpted. That didn't bother me a bit. So I don't know that I needed an Artisan version of this, but getting rid of the knee joints was definitely a thing. And then the head sculpt changing, that was definitely a thing too for me. But these photos, I'm be honest with you guys, I'm looking at these things. I'm going, hold on, let me zoom in here. Well, I would zoom in if you wouldn't be so silly. The likeness, it's not awesome. The likeness is kind of, that one looks pretty good. Like that one's not bad. It's not a 10 out of 10, guys. It is definitely not. Yeah. Now I'm sure it's already waitlisted at Sideshow, or maybe it's going to be. I don't know if it's up for sale yet. I don't know, but. If it's an Artisan figure and it's going to be limited, then it's going to be a thing, right? She looks like she got a really long neck right there. But you know, it's a worthy upgrade, but is it their highest form of likeness for Harley Quinn for an Artisan figure, which is their highest? Like it's not. It's not. So if you really, let's just be honest with you. Everybody that I know wants the red dress version of Harley from Suicide Squad. That's the version we want. The red dress from that film. That was awesome. This is a good look for her as well. Don't get me wrong. From the first Suicide Squad. But the one people want is that one. So did we really need a 2.0, can't even speak, of this figure? I mean, it was due. I'm not mad at it. It was time. So I'm not mad at it. But I don't feel like it was. I don't think it's a worthy head sculpt. I just don't. Hey, look, like that's not great for an expensive figure. That's like, I don't know who. That's like a cosplayer of Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Like it's just not feeling it, man. It needs some serious work. Even that angle, not feeling it. Nope. Not at all. So wool hair implantation, I got it. Look at this, like who took these photos and goes, yep, that looks like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. No, No, that didn't happen. So I appreciate the upgraded body. That's cool. The Soul Taker Enchantress Heart. That's a cool accessory, I guess. If you want to go back to that film, although that film was stupid anyways. But the likeness is just not there, man. So if I jump over to the sculpted version, here, let's go back. Photos, albums. Let's go to the sculpted version of this one. Is it any better? Like it? No, I mean, it shouldn't be. But is that Margot Robbie? No. That looks painful. Nope. Nope. It's not. A cosplayer? Sure. Margot Robbie? Definitely not. So I'm not a big fan of this one. I don't see me adding this to the collection. Now, hopefully they'll go and update the head sculpt because it's not right, man. It is not right at all. Now, I do want to talk about some other things while we're here. So let's back this thing up here. And so we got another item I will not be, there are some of these items I will be getting. So let me just throw that out there. Some of these items I will be getting. This is not one of them. The Dark Knight Batman Armory Bruce Wayne. I don't see it. So I'm pretty much over the Dark Knight trilogy at this point in my collection. I've had them. They're gone. That's just me. So, the head sculpt, I think looks good. It's probably one of the better Christian Bale head sculpts. The suit's cool. It's just, not for me. If you're going to be getting this, let me know in the comment section. But I think this is a good-looking suit. I like the coloration. I think the head sculpt's good. It's a good-looking Batman figure. It's a good-looking Bruce Wayne figure. I just don't freaking want it. So there's that. So we won't be adding that to the collection. All right. What else will we not be adding to the collection? Well, I'm not going to be adding this Venom. I don't see me adding this one. Now I have the PS5 giant 21-inch Venom. I have that one. I think that one's freaking awesome. I know it's humongous and takes up a lot of space, but it's kind of cool, and the shelf presence is just crazy. So if you didn't want to get that one and you want a more comic version, I could totally see this being a thing. Will I change my mind? Maybe. It's a symbiote. It's a Spider-Man. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But it does look very, very good. And the fact that he's not 21 inches tall might be a huge selling factor for some of you guys. Y'all might go, hey, I didn't have room for that other one anyway, so this one looks sick. It does look sick. It's got the comic symbiote. It's a good-looking figure. It really is. I just kind of like the larger one. So I'm on the fence. Probably not going to add it, but I'm on the fence. It looks kind of cool. Maybe not. I don't. At this point, I don't know. I don't have an answer to that one. So let's back up to the next one. What else? Doom. I'm definitely going to be adding this to the collection. Talked to Pop Collectibles this morning. I was like, hey, please send me this. I would like to add this to the collection because I think this looks pretty badass. So obviously we're going to get another version of RDJ version of this. But until that happens, this one looks pretty stinking good. So I'm pretty excited about this. Definitely going to add Doom. I almost got the Sacho de la statue. I think it's quarter scale of them I thought that was pretty cool. So I almost got that one. But I think this is a cool representation. I don't expect it to be posable worth a flip. Like single bend elbows, single bend knee. Like this is not going to be a posable, powerhouse. Is that a thing? A posable powerhouse? Maybe this thing. I don't know. But it's going to look cool on the shelf. And so, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of dig it. So I'll probably add that to the collection. Not probably, will be adding that to the collection. And then the one I am shockingly, we'll talk about the Terminator stuff later. Yes, I do have brown suit Wolverine coming. I will have that. That's just cool. I will definitely be adding that to the collection. I don't want to go all over. I don't want to make a 20-minute video. Although right now we're about 9 minutes. I'm definitely not adding this guy. I have zero interest in this. I just will not add that symbiote. The exoskeleton, the endoskeleton, undecided. Where did the photos go? Undecided. I think it looks badass. I mean, It just does. It looks badass. Do I need it in my collection? Probably not. But I do think it's very, very, very cool. And maybe it'd be cool to put in my office just for people to come by and have something to talk about. But I already got plenty of cool stuff in there for that. But this is, I don't know. I'll talk more about that in a separate video. I'm on the fence if I should add that one to the collection or not. And what else? Oh yeah, the commandos, guys. I don't see me adding these. I have the other ones. I don't think I need a generic commando. So I think this might be one of the rare times that I don't buy a clone. It's a straight up repaint. Actually, it's not even a repaint. It's like an unpaint. It's just, I mean, it doesn't come with anything extra. It doesn't have the gray on it. Big deal. So this might shock some of you guys, but I don't see me adding these to the collection. Yeah. I don't see it. So yeah, I think I'm good with the ones I got. So as time goes on, collections grow, you kind of got to make decisions on, how many of the same character do you want in your collection? How many do you not? You got to make that call. But for right now, that's kind of where I'm at. So let me know your thoughts about today's events. And we'll talk about it in the comment section. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. As always, click what you like. See you next time.